Yo, yeah, I'm still rolling. This just a little intro session, like, relax your mind. Get rooted with the earth, stay down, stay true to yourself. Clear your mind. You feel me? I already told y'all last week, keep the notebook. This week we getting in the paper. This week. I ain't gonna just talk today. I'm gonna talk and right. You feel me? And if y'all haven't noticed, the music always switch from the first half to the second half. It's always different music. Because it's following an energy shift. It's following an energy shift. Different days I have different music playing, you know, because it's like whatever the energy of the week is, I feel like that's how I start off the video, you feel me? So right now I got root chakra music playing, or like grounding frequency, you understand what I'm saying? Because we returning back to the earth. We grounding, making sure we connect to the source today before we start talking. So just, that's why I say keep your mind clear and keep an open mind to the things that are being discussed. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not licensed to heal or licensed to practice any religious, you know what I'm saying, religious practices. I'm not licensed. But I am licensed with Pearl these Woods, facts, PhD, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, every week I come back, Pearl another one, you know? No issue. So guess what I'm gonna do next week? Come back and Pearl another one for y'all. There you go. Word of the day is rolled. The sunrise session is finna go ahead and kick off. Let me start my notebook. I'm gonna tell y'all how I get down, man. This is how I get down. What I do is, you know, I go to a new page in my notebook. I find what date it is. It's the 11th. I write that at the top of my page. February 11, 2024, Sunday. And I write the topic. Topic of the day is gonna be, what's the topic? Give me a second. The topic of the day is gonna be distractions. That's the topic. Right. Topic of the day is distractions. You feel me? We in it. We in the book today. Change this music. And the music playing is not the root chakra music. It's cause it skipped it. So what it's playing is 963 hertz, not the root chakra hertz. So I'm gonna go to more of a open communication, you know what I'm saying, frequency. Matter of fact, today, I think I'm gonna play some Singing Bulls for y'all. Yeah. Peace. Welcome, shalom, peace. Reflections. Peace, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm preaching. Peace, peace, everything. Shalom, peace. Hello. Welcome to the vibration. I'm grateful to have you here. Thank you for coming. Today, the topic is distractions, okay? Distractions can be like TV commercials, okay? Distractions is like a commercial. It's not really TV without commercials. You know, most things have commercials. So it's unavoidable, but it's a part of the whole entirety. You see what I'm saying? It's a part of the whole concept of TV or life, distractions. And everything works in cycles. Females notice a little bit more than men because they go through something. You know what I'm saying? They got a set hard cycle that reminds them that everything is a cycle. You know what I'm saying? So distractions is just another form of a cycle. Okay, so I've been saying a lot of left and right lately. Okay, so distractions, right? The goal is to walk in between love and hate. Walk between love and hate. You feel me? Walk between yesterday and tomorrow. Understand what I'm saying? Walk between yesterday and tomorrow. So, too far left or too far right will take you off your path, right? A distraction. A distraction is just a bump in the road. A distraction is just a commercial on TV. You feel me? A distraction is just a scrape on the knee. A distraction is losing a family member at an inconvenient time. A distraction is all the things that take your mind away from developing that middle path. And until you are able to overcome your distractions, it's a never-ending cycle. Right? Like me, one of my big distractions is always coming across a person who needs help and thinking that I am in position to help them when I'm not in position to help myself as much as I should be. You know what I'm saying? That's a distraction. I feel like God gonna bless me in the end, but that's still a distraction, because you give what you receive what you give. But sometimes you're not in a position to give. Understand what I'm saying? Everybody is not in a position to be given. Distractions. Distractions is like riding a bike and you see your friends. You going to your grandma's house, but you see your friends, so you stop and talk to your friends, and you never end up at your grandma's house because it get late and you go back home. You know what I'm saying? Distractions. Distractions when you're supposed to be at the gym, but you sitting down. It's a cycle. Every day we have a chance to overcome our distractions. Distractions is nothing but extremity, extension of yourself. Always go back to the extensions. Overcoming distractions. In order to overcome distractions, you need to set clear, achievable goals. Set clear, achievable goals. Clear and achievable would be, okay, this month I'm gonna exercise after I work every day. That's clear and achievable. You might not work out every day after you get off work, but that's a clearly achievable goal. Okay, a goal like I'm gonna make 100,000 this month. It's clearly achievable, but certain things you may not be in the right area to control yet. You understand what I'm saying? So it's about where you at and what you have power over in order to make clear and achievable goals. You feel me? Second step. Have intentions behind all your actions. Because action without intention is dead. Intention without action is dead. Vice versa. So, set clear, achievable goals. Have intentions behind your action. Why is this important for setting and overcoming your distractions? Have to go back to what is my definition of a distraction? My definition of a distraction is anything that separates your focus from the middle path. Because the middle path should become your normal state. You know, understand what I'm saying? Your normal state should be the middle path versus your normal state being too right or too left. Your normal state should be the middle path. So that way, you are able to acknowledge when you are too far to the right or too far to the left. You can feel the shift in your energy. But the hardest thing about distractions is emotions. So the third thing, have emotional, what you call the word, emotional intelligence. Practice emotional intelligence. Because emotions are just our body's way, or, you know, of connecting what's going on in our hearts and our heads and in the physical world in one. It's like that middle space. Emotions is a middle ground thing. So when you label them good or bad, that's a right or a left. You know what I'm saying? Great or terrible, that's a hard right or left. But emotions itself, the emotion itself is a middle path energy. Feel me? You interpret it however you may wish. You interpret it however you wish. Because nobody else can feel your emotions. That is a main distraction that most of us are facing right now. Battling emotions over purpose. This is what you really want to do, but it's things that you really need to do that you put off to the side for what you really have wanted to do. And I'm not talking to everybody. But if that person is you, your wants have become your distraction. Because certain things need to be done. And until you align your emotions with what needs to be done instead of what you want to do, what you put in and what you get out will be two completely separate things. A lot of people are confused right now because what are they getting out? They don't see that that's actually what they're putting in. So what you see is not what you're getting. But what you're getting is what you're putting in. You see what I'm saying? What you see is not what you're getting. Because what you see is not aligned emotionally with what you're looking for. So you're looking at your emotions. What you see is not what you're getting. Because you're getting out the emotion that you're putting in. That's the driving force behind controlling the energy of it. So if you put peace behind it, happiness behind it, that's not saying, oh, I'm a happy person all the time. No, I put peace behind it. I stand on peace. You see what I'm saying? Don't stand on pain. You stand on peace. When you in pain, stand on peace. And it'll help you with your pain. But if you at peace and you stand on pain, that pain will pull you out of your peace every time. You feel what I'm saying? It's a way to balance and neutralize the negatives and positive extremities. Like creative blocks, a distraction, creative blocks. Sometimes I get creative blocks as an artist. Anything, drawing, t-shirts, music, Sometimes saying something out loud, you know, creative blocks. Sometimes you just don't know what to say or what to write. It happens. But when you fall left, do you have the counter energy to that? Because everything has equal and opposite. So do you have the opposite energy of your distraction to pull you back to the middle? Are you standing on balancing yourself? You feel me? Stand on that piece. Because if you stand on that piece, peace is a balance. Balance is the middle ground. Balance is a necessity. Peace is a necessity more than a want. Can't function properly outside of a peaceful state of mind. You know what I'm saying? How can you properly function if you're not at peace with yourself? Not with everything else and everybody, but at peace with yourself. How can you properly function and do things for yourself? And trust the outcome without walking peacefully first. So yeah, distractions, man. There you go. You got my definition. You got my 3-step process of overcoming distractions. But I'm gonna just talk a little bit. Let me see how much time this got. The earth is alive. Carolina Elephant. I'm working on my name. Let me know what y'all think. Carolina Elephant. Go by the Carolina Elephant. Salkehatchie Shaman. I'm kind of between those two. Let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, and let me know. Ask your people. Tell them to come watch my video. What vibe you get? Carolina Elephant, Salkehatchie Shaman. The Earth is Alive is the community name because the Earth is alive. We all just part of a bigger battle, you feel me? We all small soldiers in a bigger army. Whatever side you fighting for, that's cool. It's cool, like, you know? A lot of times people get on the internet, they be all angry and be screaming and things like that. This ain't that. Like, you do what you gonna do, you please who you please, you serve who you serve. I do what I do, I don't bother you, I sleep around my porch, you feel me? Most of the stuff I talk about is because of experience, not because I'm just waking up like, oh, they need to hear this today. Nah. Most of these topics or discussions or things I speak about come from experience and things that people I talk to throughout the week, you know. Just to set us up to have a better week this week, because we going up. Only way is up. So I'm motivating myself, I'm motivating you. We motivate each other. Raising the vibration of whoever we're around, you know. We want to be around high vibrational people. The earth is alive. So while you here, keep on living. Live more. Live better. Live longer. Live graceful. Feel me? How y'all like that? Live better, live longer, live graceful. I think about it. I'm writing it down. Live better, live longer, live gracefully. I don't know. The word graceful. Graceful elephant? Nah. Pisces. The Pisces elephant. That's whack. But you know, just work on your craft, build yourself up, build yourself, like brand yourself, because you gotta own something. If you're not gonna own nothing, at least own yourself. You feel me? At least own yourself. Brand yourself. I don't use my real name. You can use your real name if you want to. I choose not to. I choose to go by everything else. Because I feel like I can put things in my name. You know, I can own. My name can be I can actually own whatever I'm making. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather own everything. It give you more creative freedom in order to do what you want to do in the world and do with yourself, because you don't have to become the things you own. You just can own them. And keep building more value for yourself and for the world, and start to own more. It's about ownership. The more you own, the better off you'll be in the future, or your family or whatever. That's wealth. That's really the name of the game. The more you own, the more you have. But it's definitely about assets over liabilities. And an asset is anything that appreciates value after you buy it. A liability is anything that depreciate, right? So you buy a car off the lot. As soon as you buy a car, it depreciate value. That's a liability. But if you're using that car, you put that car on Turo or whatever, you put a sticker, a brand sticker, and you get paid to advertise. You DoorDash, you do Uber Eats. That car become an asset, because now you're starting to build value in it if it can pay for itself. But if it can't pay for itself, you're still losing more expenses than income, then it's still a liability. You understand what I'm saying? It's about expense versus income. Less expenses, more income. So an asset would be, maybe you find a piece of land that's cheap, right? You might don't understand. Like, hey, I'm gonna buy this now. I got the bread, I ain't gonna do nothing with it right now, but I'm gonna hold it, see what happens. You can sell it potentially later. It's more likely the value gonna go up because of property, like the price of land go. It's like a stock. Like, you know what I'm saying? The price of land goes up over time. Dollar bills, inflation and everything like that. Price of things go up. So invest in more assets, own things that build wealth, that add to your income column. Take classes, become your own business. You feel what I'm saying? Brand yourself. Be your own business. You don't have to own a business. You can work somewhere, but be your own business. Understand what I'm saying? You're your own boss. You don't work for that company. That company is paying you for your time. Understand what I'm saying? You work for yourself. And if you watch all the way this far, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, share this video, all that. We bringing the vibes, we up in the ante, you know what I'm saying? We ain't holding back. Everything that's distracting us, we matching it. You know what I'm saying? We matching that opposite and bringing it back to the middle. Everything that's distracting us, we balancing that out and bringing it back to the middle. Figure out what's stopping you, what's holding you back from really growing past a point, because that's a cycle. Whenever you can disconnect from worldly things, you'll move on to a new cycle. But be patient. Ask questions. Ye ask and ye shall receive. Ye ask and ye shall receive. I don't know. I feel like I be slurring sometimes, maybe. Talking too fast, talking too slow. Carolina Elephant. Yeah. Salkehatchie Shaman. Carolina Elephant, Salkehatchie Shaman. That's long. But I think that's it. I put it all together. Carolina Elephant, Salkehatchie Shaman. So that's what it's going to be. We tapping in to the energy around us, to the energy within us, to the energy of others. You know what I'm saying? We all locked in. We all in this together, you feel me? Ain't no I ain't team. Ain't no I ain't me either. But it's a me and you in it together. So, stand on business for yourself, so that way we can stand on business as a unit. Because in a unit, it's you in it. So if you in it, you got to do your part. That's what it's about. Doing your part to the fullest. I'm gone.